What's up, people? Grapes, my favorite. I'm hungry tonight. Can't sleep. Anyways, I was guided to talk about contracts. We all have contracts with one another. Not every contract is sexual or romantic. You understand? We have contracts with one another that we signed before we came back on this earth. You know what I mean? And when you meet your contract person and if you ignore the assignment, that contract has an expiration date on it. You understand? When that date is expired, you can't go back to a person and say, oh, let's be friends now, right? Maybe you wanted to be friends with them, you know. I'm just giving you an example, but they didn't want to be friends with you then, and now they want to be friends with you, right? But they can't because that contract has expired, and you can't hate that person because you didn't follow the assignment. Simple as that. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying, Jelly Beans? So we have a contract with one another. Everybody you meet, even if you have an animal like a pet, you have a contract with that dog or that cat. You know, you meet them, you adopt them, they come to your house, you take care of them a couple of years and they die, you know? It's a contract. You sign with your doggy, you know? And your doggy is supposed to teach you something. Like my doggy was supposed to teach me unconditional love. And my doggy taught me unconditional love because I got him when he was 6 weeks old. Hey, Shiva. You know? And he was murdered when he was 8 years old by my ex-husband, but that's another story, you know? But yeah. We have contract with one another. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like I had a contract with my mom who adopted me. She wrote already that she was going to adopt me. Going to bring me to America. And take care of me. And then she was going to lie to me for 44 years, you know, which I'm not trying to be mean to her, but she did lie to me because she wasn't even my mom. I mean, like my real mom, but then I found out all that. But it was a contract. She was told to do that in order for me to grow in my journey. Do you understand? So I can't be mad at her. And, you know, God told me tonight, why are you mad at your enemies? You have a contract with your enemies, girl. It's a contract. You came down here because they owe you karmic debt, you know? Because last lifetime, and I just got a reading, and I kind of knew this, and it was like confirmation, you know what I mean? That last lifetime, these same people that hate me so much for no reason at all, we have business we need to finish from last life. Because last life, I used to be a high priestess, you know? So they didn't like that. They were not happy with my gifts. And I knew dark magic and light magic, but I chose light magic in every lifetime. They wanted me to do dark magic. Even in this lifetime, my family, my step family wanted me to do dark magic, but I didn't want to do dark magic. These are my enemies. And I'm into light, you know, I'm not into dark bullshit, you know? So that was the same issue last lifetime. So they actually, like I have lines on my neck. I don't know if you can see them, but I've had these lines since I was like 4 years old. And I always wonder, why do I have lines on my freaking neck, right? So God said, these people hung you. They said you were a witch last lifetime. They even said you're a witch this lifetime, you know? History repeats itself, right? Isn't that fucking crazy? But God gave me clearance to come down here this lifetime to take revenge from them, because God said I can do it, vengeance is mine. But you told God, I actually waited to come down here for them to reincarnate so I can come down here again. And God said, you know, he'll take care of it. But I said, no, let me take care of it. He goes, okay, then I'll go with you then. So he's with me in my journey. So these people that I always talk about in my videos that I curse out, these are my enemies from past lives. And I chose this lifetime to come to get revenge from them. And we wrote contracts together. Do you understand? Of course, they forgot their contract. I didn't because I know what my contract is. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? We all have contracts. So I should be happy that they're helping me elevate in my journey. You know, I shouldn't even be mad at them because they wrote what they were going to do. It was in their contract. If they don't do what they're supposed to do, how am I supposed to elevate? You know? You understand what I'm trying to say? So, this lifetime, I will win. This lifetime, every one of them that were involved last lifetime to take my life, because they hung me. That's why the lines are there. They hung me. Yep, by a fucking tree. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. So anyways, like I was saying, we have contracts with one another, you know? Yep. It's crazy, isn't it? Every time you meet anybody, it's a contract. It can expire in a day. It can expire in 5 years. It can expire in 5 minutes. I don't know. You know? It's a contract. Even opening a door for a stranger is a contract. It's written. Like this was written. I was going to eat grapes in front of you. Mm-hmm. And do this video. This was written in my contract that I couldn't sleep tonight. And I was going to talk about this today. This was also... Everything is written, guys. You know? So... Mm-hmm. What do you think about that? Some crazy shit right there, right? So in this lifetime, I will delete my enemies because I'm here on 2 missions. One mission is to delete my enemies. Second mission is to meet my soulmate or my twin flame and to finish that contract with them because last life, I couldn't finish it because I was murdered by my enemies. You understand? And that person actually took his life after I was hung. He took his life. Mm-hmm. And I'm supposed to meet him again this lifetime to finish the business contract. Let's call it a business contract, okay? You understand? Because we owe each other karmic debt. He owes me and I owe him. You know? Mm-hmm. That's all. Thanks.